Come on, come on, come on. Yes, I'm live. Hi, Collective. I'm QUAN, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. I'll be extra. Okay, I'm picking up on there's some type of position that you're supposed to step into, okay, in your life. And somebody feels very intimidated by you doing this, okay? Because they don't understand your roadmap. They don't understand your logic. I heard it's not where you're from, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. Okay. Regardless of where you come from in this life or what you have to struggle to do, it has to do with where you're at mentally, your mindset. The subconscious mind is where you manifest from. Whoever this person is, they see life completely different than you do. Okay. And they're very intimidated by you, whoever this energy is. And they're intimidated by you because you're connected to your star player, and they don't understand how you got the secret roadmap of Indiana Jones, how to get to the treasure that we call prosperity right here. Whoever you are, you made something out of nothing because of what is lingering in your subconscious mind, where everything that manifests in the physical realm comes from. Now, Mara represents the devil in Buddhism and Christianity and in most things, okay? Mara represents the devil. Now, you see here, they pointed my eyes attention to this snake right here. And if you can see this snake right here, it's wound all the way around Mara's back. It's not in any particular formation, but it looks like it's making a knot right here where the solar plexus is. So we all know that your creative energy that allows you to get into a mindset to connect to your star player, to have foresight, insight that is balanced and clear, and that allows you to channel the things that you need to know with regard to your progress in life, in career, in money, in love, and everything. For that to flow good for you and for you to attract good things, there can't be any energetic blockages. This is somebody that's not in connection with their star player, okay? Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, okay? I do. This allows you to do because why? Because you know who you are, and you're connected. This person has a huge knot and blockage in their solar plexus right here. And because of that, it leaves them in some type of emotional codependent type energy to the opinions of others. And it leaves them in a mind state of lack because they feel like they don't possess the tools, because they have to be who other people want them to be to feel confident, because their confidence is codependent to people they're connected to and around, who are also, by the way, blind. There are other people that, can you imagine if your confidence is connected to a whole bunch of blind people, okay, to lead you, because you're not confident in yourself, because you're not okay with who you are, because you're not connected to your star player, who you are, your personality. You are not confident about who you are as a person, being yourself, and you don't know exactly what your purpose is because you're not connected to your soul. You know, you never developed the solar plexus enough to be able to find out who you are as a person, what your purpose is, where you've been, where you are, and where you have yet to go. Okay. And to do that, usually you have to go through some kind of spiritual awakening. So this represents Kundalini energy that coils at the base of the root chakra and rises up. But this person is knotted up in the solar plexus. So I'm going to jump right on into this. So what I'm picking up on here, you have the roadmap. You got the map to prosperity. Somebody thought when they met you, because of what it looked like and because of what your journey appeared to be compared to the people they're emotionally codependent to, that there's no way you could land in prosperity. But you ended up there anyway. Prosperity does not mean you have $1 million. Prosperity means you're abundant and healthy in your mindset. You're healthy. You're not addicted to toxic people, places, and things. And you have what you need. You have shelter from the cold and from the heat. You have food on your table. You have healthy relationships with the people and places and things that you are connected to. You're in good health physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. That is prosperity. Okay. So whoever this person is right now, you're living and walking in prosperity, and they see that and they don't understand how you got this map. So, but I'm going to draw it out for you real quick. So I'm going to start right here with the Four of Vajras. Okay. Now, the Four of Vajras, it represents meditation, but it's in the reverse, okay? And it's going to tell us, about manifesting from the subconscious mind. I like the way they say it much better. Okay, here we go. The Four of Vajras, okay? But this came out in the reverse. This is this person's energy over here, okay? That resents you, okay? 4 is the number of physical manifestation, and this is the suit of air and thought. Okay, this does represent the swords in the traditional tarot card decks, okay, which are air signs, okay, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And thought is the element of the crown chakra, Sahasrara. The material world generates from the immaterial world. Yes, everything that we create stems from our thoughts. Our thoughts rise from unseen depths from within our unconscious mind. And oftentimes, this is the process that we observe when we meditate. So those of you out there that do meditation, have been doing it for a while and you're good at it, you know that after being in a state of meditation for a period of time, you will start to see pictures and images and different things. And when you're in a heightened state of meditation, a lot of times the things that you might see, if you see a vision, it's something that your subconscious mind that's being brought to the forefront that symbolizes something for you of importance to you, that means something to you. Okay. Now, the unconscious mind, whatever's in there is what's going to manifest in the physical realm for you. And lastly, it symbolizes peace, tranquility, spontaneous generation. Okay. So that is what but whoever this person is, they don't understand your map to success and prosperity. They don't understand that it's because of what has been inside your subconscious mind that you've been able to prosper through what actions you have taken through being number one, in alignment, being in proper alignment and being balanced. It allowed you to be able to have the foresight and the wisdom to know where to pour your energy into and what to pour your energy into, even when it did not look like it would manifest abundance or wealth for you. Okay, I'm going to get into that later. But nonetheless, that's what this card represents. What's in this person's subconscious mind is fear and lack. And it has something to do with where they're from. And they felt like out of fear and lack that they had to behave in a karmic way and indulge and engage in things that cause misfortune for other people intentionally, misbehavior. And they were hoping that they could manifest prosperity in their life, but they're not. The opposite is happening. Instead, this person is getting karma because, like the book says, it is ignorance to believe that you can manifest good karma by causing misfortune for others. Yeah, temporarily, Puff Daddy, you might be able to manifest prosperity, but beware of brief delight and everlasting shame. At the end of the day, just because you rob a bank and get the money to your house does not mean you're ever going to get an opportunity to spend or enjoy it, because you are always looking over your shoulder, because you know you're going to get caught, because you did something possibly to hurt another person or deceive somebody, and you created bad karma for yourself. Okay, let's keep it moving. So the next thing here, I have Paravana. Paravana, this is telling the story of Siddhartha's last days before he transitioned from his human body. Okay. And they're saying that it was on his birthday that he departed life, when he had fulfilled 81 years and not a day less. For this reason, interesting, 81 breaks down to the number 9. And the number 9 is the number of completion. Beautiful. You know, after 9 is the last number, and then you go back to 1. You know that, right? So it's funny, if 81 days exactly he was on the earth, then 8 plus 1 is 9. That represented completion. All right. For this reason, the Magi, who were in Athens, made a sacrifice to Plato. Okay. When he passed away, or not passed, but transitioned out of his human body. I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but what we're talking about right here is in his last days, he was only a teacher and someone here to help others become enlightened. Okay. This is going to represent you and your energy. The person that sees you as their competition does not see or approach life from the same perspective or viewpoint as you. Okay. Siddhartha, the way he saw it, I'm trying to free souls. I'm trying to help people to navigate to prosperity, which is also a path to enlightenment, because prosperity is not cash money. It has to do with the whole lifestyle and mindset. Okay. And he just saw himself as a teacher trying to free people's souls that are trapped in addictions to an illusion connected to their root chakra, connected to survivor, connected to their ego. All right. Connected to the illusion that they're in, that everything around them is real, that their families are real, that every experience they're going through here is real, and that everything they need to do to survive, you know, this is their real life. You understand? Siddhartha was trying to help free souls so that they could go through an awakening through balancing their dark and light, so that they would go through a realization that if you can master your lessons and cycles and close them out successfully, you're going to have a spiritual awakening in which your spiritual eyes are going to open, and you will be able to recognize that this was nothing but a course, a lesson. Okay. You're stuck in a cycle of reincarnation. You're in a prison cell, and the only way to break free from this prison cell is to learn all of your lessons so that you can wake up. And once you wake up and you recognize this is like a matrix, none of this is real. It was all meant. I needed to be connected to my ego and believe it was real in order for me to get the lessons I needed in order to have an awakening, so I could now go into my North Node and detach from my ego. Now I don't need certain lessons anymore because I've learned them. So now it's about detaching from the ego. Okay. So this is how Siddhartha saw himself, as a teacher that wanted to free people's souls. But there was someone else, okay, that had the energy of this person that feels like you've robbed them of something, because they did not want you to assume your rightful position as a leader or a teacher or whatever it is that you do. Someone didn't want you to do that. The great orator Devadatta, who was Buddha's brother-in-law, who had become a disciple, had grown resentful of his control over Sangha. Now, they say that Sangha is just simply the place where he passed away or he transitioned. And he had a brother-in-law. You see, sometimes you have family that might be following your belief system, that might be close to you, that might walk, talk, eat, commune with you, talk about spiritual things. But the whole time they could build up resentment against you and want to take you out of here, or decide to, if they're weak-willed, they might get taken over by an entity that might influence them to do negative things to you by having access to you. But Siddhartha did not operate out of fear, so he allowed people to come close to him in order to teach them. Whoever this brother-in-law of his was, that was a disciple of his, but started to resent him, he saw him as a leader. He was projecting onto him, oh, I see. You just want to be in charge. You just want people to listen to you so you can have control. And, you know, whoever all the people listen to gains control of their minds, can also get control of their money. Like one of these prosperity preachers. Okay. Y'all know how prosperity preachers are. Not all, but prosperity preachers. Hey, if people love you and they listen to you and they connect to you, you can easily take that admiration and you could use it to your own benefit to get money from people, so this is the person that thinks like that. They're thinking, oh, I see what you're doing here. You just want a whole bunch of followers so that you can have control over them so you can get to the money. Okay, that's how this person that wanted to suppress you sees it. You're coming and operating from a heart space of love. Whoever you are, you have been enlightened. Okay, whoever you are, you've been enlightened, and you're going through a process spiritually where you're detaching from things that are connected to the ego. You don't care about none of that. Okay, you have spiritual protection because you walk in your calling, whatever your divine purpose is that you have here. Whatever your contract is, you're in it and you're doing what you're supposed to do, and that's why you have protection. Okay, that's why nobody can hurt or harm you, because it requires you to vibrate in a very high vibration, which protects you from any and all spell work. Whoever this person is, I'm just going to finish. But Buddha did not think of himself as a leader, but only as a teacher. Okay, he did not feel that the monks needed a leader. He actually urged each of them to follow their own guidance and to not take anything that he said, but to follow their own faith. Okay, and this brother-in-law of his, he was connected to his ego, and he felt like it was some kind of angle. Oh, I see what you want to do. And he felt like I said, competition. Okay, thank you. He has this energy of, you ever had a sibling or a friend or a coworker or somebody that has this competitive thing about anything that you do? They jump on it and do it too, but they try to do it better than you. It's like they look at everything as a competition. They look at everything that you invest your time or money into, even your look, as a slight to them. It's almost like paranoia. It's like somebody in your energy that's paranoid, and they feel like you're doing things intentionally just to slight them. Like if you get attention for doing something that you're doing from a heart space. Oh, I see. Okay, so you donate to the poor and you have your own charity. Okay, well, I'm going to buy a whole building and I'm going to make the whole building a charity and a shelter and this, that, and the other, and put my name in glowing lights on top of it. And let everybody know. I'm going to make a t-shirt with my face on it that I'm helping people, and I'm going to make it 10 times better than what you're doing or whatever, to garner that same support and attention and admiration. This is that type of energy. And they're operating out of lack, but it's more about money for them. And last, the 9 of Vajras. Okay, this can indicate a sickness or an illness. Someone might become sick. Okay, or a dream. This can indicate a dream or a vision of. Excuse me, I had something to eat before I started this. A dream or a vision of this nature is believed to foretell a serious threat or illness. Okay, so if you have a dream, something like swallowing a dragon, swallowing a sun and the moon, that can denote a coming illness. Okay, but this card actually represents is fear of the future. Okay, this is representing the energy of whoever this person that keeps on trying to, and I don't get that they specifically are the one competing with you. It's somebody you were supposed to work with. Okay, this is an energy you were supposed to work with, but they keep they don't like your mindset. Oh, wow. How do you expect to manifest any money and prosperity by having a good heart? Okay, by being in alignment, by doing things honestly and the right way. How do you expect to? I can't work with this person right here. Whoever this person is, they don't understand how you can manifest prosperity from having a certain mindset. They think you're dumb. They think that you're stupid. Okay, and it's somebody else, not just one. They try to replace you with several other people. But every time they try to accomplish or carry out a task, it turns to boo-boo. Okay. Somebody ends up sick. Somebody ends up dead. Somebody ends up broke. A misfortune happens in somebody because they keep trying to find ways to try to manifest that are illegal. They keep trying to do things that are low vibrational. They keep trying to steal from people financially and through spell work. Everything that they do is a direct reflection of their subconscious mind being distorted. So they keep manifesting distorted outcomes. Everything they try to produce and manifest catches on fire, and they only end up with karma and in trouble. And this person is frustrated right now because everybody they try to replace you with, it never turns out. Okay. This might also be a person that's supposed to work with you. They're showing me, if you can look at this picture right here, you see how this man is, it's like he got that serpent again, the snake around his neck, his throat chakra even. This might be someone with a bound throat chakra that can't even talk right, okay? Because they have a blockage in their sacral chakra and a blockage in their throat chakra. This snake is representing Kundalini energy right here. And they might be working. See, this person's looking away from this woman right here with the really big boobs. You see that? Whoever this person is, they keep trying to replace you and find somebody to be in your calling with really big boobs or a nice shape or whatever. They keep trying to, because they are looking for an aesthetic instead of looking within. They don't understand the inner workings of the mind, body, and spirit and the physical. They don't understand that. They lack understanding of spiritual things. So they think that they'll be successful if they can replace you with someone that has a physical aesthetic, and they keep running into a wall. Okay. And this person, they see you as their competition. Okay. They don't want to work with you at all. They want to get the big boob woman right here to replace you. And if something happens in her life as a result of trying to hurt somebody, they'll go find another big boob woman and replace her. Okay, you get my drift. All right. Now, this is the thing. This is the main message before I jump into it. Okay. This card, the 9 of Vajras, okay, and we know this represents swords. What this card also does is it tells a story. It tells a story of a man who became drunk at a friend's house. He fell into a deep sleep. While he was sleeping at his friend's house, his friend sewed a precious jewel into his clothing as a present to him. Okay. The next morning, the man continued on his travels. Eventually, he reached a foreign land. Because of the fear of hunger and cold, he worked as a slave. During the time he worked as a slave and worked difficult tasks, he did not realize that he owned a precious jewel that could buy him any comfort that he wanted or needed. We are all like this man. We fear more than we need to, and therefore make ourselves more uncomfortable than we need to. I'm going to stop it right there. So whoever this person is, what that story is basically telling is everything that you need, the roadmap to manifesting prosperity is within. It's by going within and doing the inner work, to your mind in all the different areas in which how you think and process. This is the process that we go through when we're trying to get to a level of mastery, going within. This is the work I'm talking about with these chakra cards that I keep pulling. You're supposed to balance every thought that you have by meditating on every chakra, starting with the root chakra and working your way up. And thoughts, the whole process is thoughts will come into your mind about people, places, things, and situations in your life that need resolution. And it's your job to be able to balance out those thoughts between your dark and light energy and have it balanced enough to where you integrate the feminine energy I'm about to talk about. Tap into your feminine energy. The feminine energy is the right side of the brain. That has to do with love and empathy. And when you infuse every thought that's associated with each and every chakra, when you infuse love and when you infuse empathy and follow the golden rule, would I like someone to do to me what I'm about to do to them, whether you know them or not? When you balance your every single thought with that, you start to balance that chakra and you start to come in alignment and that Kundalini energy starts to raise, which raises your awareness and consciousness, that lines you up to be able to have the foresight that you need to be able to make smart decisions based on accurate calculations about how something is going to turn out down the line, because now you're connected to spirit, the crown chakra. That's the work. What that's talking, the jewel is, we do, out of fear, we do a whole lot more than we need to. And a lot of times we do bad things out of fear of being poor, fear of not having, fear of not being loved, abandonment issues, unhealed wounds from trauma. When we have these type of fears, not having the money to be able to pay for the things that support and hold up our ego and our confidence, because we're not confident enough to stand on our own, because we refuse to sit down, reflect, and do the work, and go and into our childhood and to resolve whatever issues that we have that have us in the mindset of lack and in the mindset of being codependent to things that we pay for with money to balance our ego. To help us feel confident. You should be able to be confident wrapped in a sheet, walking barefoot down the street. Do you know who I am? Do you know how I spit? If you don't know, that's like rapping. Do you know the type of knowledge and wisdom when I open up my mouth, and the confidence I speak it with? People don't see these roles. They don't see these things about me. As soon as I get to talking and opening my mouth, the younger people, it's like, man, respect to you. Yeah, I don't care if you got on bobos. I don't care what you dress like. I don't care if you ride a bus. Mad respect to you. Man, wow, where'd you get wisdom like that? You know, when you're confident and you've balanced yourself, you gain wisdom. You gain wisdom, okay? So it's about going, this card right here is about going within. When you do the inner work, it allows you to get in the mindset of accessing your higher mind and your higher self, so you can manifest abundance, okay? But out of fear and lack, whoever your not competition is, but whoever this other person is right here that did not want to work with you, they don't understand going within. They think that the answer to their problems literally are on outside of them. It's an aesthetic. The answer to their problem is a woman that knows how to match her shoes with her purse, and get a really good weave sewn in. And yeah, if I work with this person, I'm guaranteed success. They're not making the connection. So I'm going to draw the path very quickly. I have Gaia in the reverse, and I have prosperity. Okay. Gaia, this has to do with the earth. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to the Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Okay. But somebody does not understand their connection to the all and to other people. They don't understand that certain people, places, and things are brought into their life for a reason. They don't have a good concept of where they stand in the world to manifest this prosperity right here. And in hopefully 3 words, I'll be able to describe this. Synergy, okay? Synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of things that are not so obvious and never seen before, combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. There's somebody, whoever this person is, you're different than them. You're very different than them. Your energy is different. How you even think is different. How you dress, how you behave, everything about you, your ideology is different. Completely, possibly opposite from this person. Okay. Now, the roadmap here to prosperity is emergence. Okay. It invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment. Okay. And to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Okay. Somebody has to learn how to observe life and things that are not familiar to them, and people that think and operate different than them, like a child, non-judgmental. Children are not judgmental. Children are honest. So basically what a child does is a child will make an observation wow, you're fat, you're skinny. And they're honestly, and young children, okay, but they're not trying to judge anybody. They're just blatantly, without a filter, making an observation of what they see with their eyes. Okay, they're not premeditating it or anything, especially like around the age of 2, 3, 4, 5, when they're just learning to identify things. They're not judging. They just see different things and situations, and they say what they see or what they're interpreting. And in order to be able to learn something new, somebody has to become as a child again. Don't judge a person for the way that they think, or the way, and this would be your energy, whoever you are, for your ideology, for your knowledge. It's different from them, but they need to get back into their child energy. And they can't get into that child energy until they go through this realization, which is why when I dealt the cards, it fell across it just like this. And they told me this is the roadmap to prosperity that you're going to say for this person. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth. That's the internal process. This is the work right here, okay, that I was talking about. Getting your chakras in alignment through right thought, through balanced thoughts, through meditation, through practicing mindfulness, okay? That's the internal work. And also the process of, and the heart-centered truth. That means you're going within to be honest with yourself about people, places, and things, and bring love, empathy into every thought and situation, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in the world. So the only way to bring this Manipura solar plexus blockage that's knotted up in this person to unlock that energy, they have to realize, they have to have a realization. They have to unknot this blockage in the solar plexus, and they have to get in contact with their heart-centered truth. The heart-centered truth can be found in your child mind. Okay, go back into the mind of a child, emergence. Okay, to have a childlike innocence, which means to observe things about yourself and be honest without a filter about it. Okay, and that will allow you to open up to not being judgmental about the way other people do things, but to even learn something new. And also for this person, the realization, the internal and the external, for them to manifest from their subconscious mind something positive, it has to be something positive in the subconscious mind. And they can't do that while they are connected to a whole bunch of karmic energies that lack substance and lack spiritual awareness. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and quickly pull a QUAN Oracle deck, and I'm gonna jump right in. It's not go without and then go within later. You have to go within and do the inner work first, and then you can physically be your highest self on the outside. You can physically manifest where people can see certain things that are positive, which are prosperity in your life. But to do that, it's an internal process that has to be done, a realization. Okay, but this emergence cannot happen until they have this realization and go within and allow themselves not to judge you for approaching whatever you're doing at your job or in your calling, by not judging you for whatever it is that you do. Okay, let's go, Holy Spirit. What is the QUAN Oracle card? You gave me 2. Okay, who got a weave? Somebody got a weave? Okay. No. So here is the picture. She's striking another pose, as you can see. Weave the future. Weave the future golden. Something good is coming your way, QUAN. Hey, now QUAN now assist you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, the teachings, the circumstances, and the synchronicities that are waiting for you, and which will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creativity and fulfillment. Another thing I wanted to say really quick, whoever you are, I feel like you're lighthearted, and I feel like you fully embrace your childlike nature in a way that's innocent, that allows you to be open to learning other things. And that's the reason why you're prosperous, whoever you are. You're prosperous because you're like, for me, what the thing I enjoy do, when this is what I wanted to say. By balancing your solar plexus chakra, you're real about who you are and you're honest with yourself. Okay. You develop your confidence based on knowing who you are, developing a healthy personality, and feeling confident about who you are and not ashamed. Okay. And knowing yourself in and out, what you like to do. If you're a cook, okay, if you're a teacher, if you like working with children, if you like sports, regardless of what you like to do, know thyself. Okay, you have to know who you are and be honest about who and what you are. Like me, for instance, I like to daydream. I have to be honest with you. Ever since I was a child, I always like to ride the train and have the window seat when the trains go outside in Queens. I always like to ride the bus and have the window seat. Okay. I always like to sit in the window with a chair by myself and stare off into the clouds. And I really, really enjoy daydreaming. I mean, on a whole nother level. Okay. And who'd have thought this is the type of energy I would need to be in to fulfill my purpose in life, which is more of a spiritual path. Okay. It does take certain people that like certain things. If you have a child, I remember teachers used to always complain and be like, y'all spend too much time daydreaming, this, that, and the other. And they used to write home notes to my mother about they keep daydreaming in class. They just keep going off into daydreaming. You need to pay attention to kids, man. People need to watch children for certain traits. It's not always a negative thing when you have a child that always everybody else is playing, but this child always end up sitting in the corner, but they're content and happy and they're staring off into the air and in the sky like they're in another world daydreaming. Don't criticize that child because of that. You just never know. That might be a very spiritual child that has a wild imagination, that knows how to let go, disconnect, and they go far off into their imagination and access their subconscious mind. And the next thing you know, that child is manifesting amazing things in art class, or bringing forth amazing sculptures, or just doing incredibly well in school. You don't know. You pay attention to your kids, especially if your child likes to daydream a lot. It's not a negative thing. But that was a thing I really like. I just like sitting and just staring off into space. And then I get downloads. And then out of nowhere, my mind goes deeper and deeper and deeper. And before you know it, I'm putting things together. And that your child might be going through that process. You don't know. This other card here. So the way to prosperity is being true to yourself. Being true to yourself in finding out who you are and being honest about it. Okay. And developing a healthy personality. And if this solar plexus is blocked due to some childhood trauma, addressing your childhood traumas so that it can be unblocked and you can recenter yourself and realign yourself by getting to know yourself again. Part of the healing process is taking the time to reintroduce yourself by decentering other people in your life. Obviously, if you have underage children, you can't decenter them, but make you the star of your own show when you have time to. Okay. I like this picture right here. Very beautiful. I don't think this is a card that I've pulled before. To the celestial mountain. You have the ability to invoke divine power, to call the celestial mountain so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals, permitting being that love you permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help you is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you to come to your aid and to help you manifest your visions. Come on now. Somebody has a connection to the divine. Somebody has connections to ascended masters and also ancestors that are of the highest vibration of love. And you have the ability to call them in for help. So if you have ancestors, guides, whatever your belief system is, of a higher vibration on the spiritual realm that help you, they're confirming for you that yes, we're here for you. We're here for you. And if you in trouble and you having trouble with something or a problem, hey, call on us, talk to us. We're going to block for you. We're going to do that anyway. But don't forget that we're here. Tap into your feminine energy. So whoever this competitive person is that wanted to replace you, they're part of a secret society. And out of a fear and lack mentality, they accepted bad contracts to do bad things to people. And a lot of, and this person, they stay financially codependent to people, places, and things that are toxic, and their back is against the wall. And they do work for some people that are part of the 1% wealth class. Okay. So whoever this person is, they might have been supposed to partner with you to do something in this life, but they can't partner. They won't partner with you. Instead, they want to destroy you and get you out the way because you are not toxic. Okay. It's like light versus dark. Okay. But you have some kind of soul contract with whoever this goofball is. But they see you. They can't stand you. You're the complete opposite of them. It's like, oh my goodness, you're all the way in the light. I'm all the way in the dark. I don't see how this could ever work. I don't see how I could ever work with a person like you. Okay. Let me go find somebody that looks like what a real divine empress should look like. And they go find the big boob woman with big boobs. You understand? This person is so disconnected. They are so disconnected from spirit. They're looking for a physical aesthetic to fulfill a divine role. Thank you. They're looking for a physical aesthetic to fulfill like a divine role. It's like somebody going to Jesus or Siddhartha and like, hey, yeah, we like what you got going on, the whole vibe. We like what you talk about. We like how you have access to the spiritual realm and your subconscious mind to bring forth new information that some of us don't have yet. About the new coming age, you talk like no one else, but we don't like your look. Yeah, we don't quite like your look. It doesn't work for us. So we're going to see if we can replace you with Pontius Pilate or whoever over here. And we're going to dress them up in jewels and make them look like what a real king or emperor should look like. Okay. Because you look like you look all busted up. You look a mess. Okay. Your message is great and everything. A lot of people listen to you. I see you got a large following. People follow you because you know how to make fishes and loaves and bread and feed everybody. You do amazing things, but we don't want you to have this power or personality or be the person. We don't want it to be you because we don't like the way you look. Okay. We want to get somebody else in here with big muscles, someone that could wear one of these shirts, Italian silk. We need somebody that's a little flashier so we can market you. And Jesus like, I ain't asked you to market me. What I'm doing is organic. I didn't ask you to come over here at all. What are you even doing here? Yeah, it's just we like what you got going on here. Someone's having a tower right now. Somebody is having a tower right now. Whoever you are, I feel like you're going to have to proceed on your journey on your own. Somebody's getting divorced. Somebody is having a tower right now and they're getting divorced, and they were financially codependent to the person that they're getting divorced from. So maybe someone was married to somebody in the wealth class, but it was part of a secret society. I have the star. Okay. Somebody thought you were a bad investment. To work with you would be a bad investment on something. Okay. I'm not even sure exactly what this is. Okay. But somebody thought that working with you would be a bad investment. Someone could be an Aquarius or any other sign, but someone's having a tower that you are the star and they could not replace you. And they invested poorly in the wrong person and tried to prop you up to somebody to take your place. And they can't produce because they're rotten on the inside. Somebody keeps getting people that are very attractive, but they're just rotten on the inside. And the things that they speak about when they open up their mouth, it's a reflection of how they are on the inside. They don't have connection to spirit like you do. So it's like a thing where they present this person, and as soon as this person opens up their mouth, they're like, where did you get this hag from? Where did you get this person from? You know, go ahead. What's the obstacle right now? What is the obstacle? The obstacle is somebody doesn't want to move forward with the high priestess in the reverse. They want to sacrifice this, whoever this person is. They want to release or sacrifice, one or the other. Okay, so in case you can't see my cards, I have the Star, the Tower, the Seven of Pentacles reverse, and then I have the High Priestess in the reverse. I have the Hangman, and then I have the Six of Wands in the reverse. They're not going to move forward. Their obstacle is somebody does not want to move forward with this High Priestess in the reverse that they presented for them with the big boobs. Now, I don't know if this person has big boobs or not, but I'm just making a point. It has something to do with their aesthetic, why someone keeps trying to replace you with this person or other energies that are like this person. But it has nothing to do with your look. It has to do with what's inside of you. The magic inside of you is like no one else. Okay? It's not like any of these. How do you think it's so easy to replace these high priestess and the reverses? They're all the same. They all do the exact same thing. They all literally are doing divination while they're unhealed to force open their third eye and then trying to present themselves by making the aesthetic. Look, I'm intuitive and I can do magic and I'm this and I'm that. And I can match my person in my high heels. You know, and they're like, we're not impressed. No, this is not the energy that we're looking for. What happened in the recent past? Whatever happened in the recent past, there was an imbalance to something here because somebody is not seeing something correctly. This is this masculine that really, really just witches. They can make you disappear. Okay. Like, no, I want a woman I can control. I can't make it up. All right. For somebody, someone might be a Leo. Someone could be a Capricorn. Someone could be a Sagittarius. The devil in the reverse. This person is crying tears right now and dealing with all kind of anxiety because they keep on collaborating with the wrong type of energies. These people don't have the right keys. They're not worthy to remove the sword from the sorcerer's stone. Okay. If I'm even saying that correctly, you understand? And when they're talking about that, it has something to do with some type of spiritual process having to do with unlocking certain chakras in your crown chakra, whereby you have access to some information that other people don't have access to by going deep into your subconscious mind. In order to be able to unlock it, to have that key, you have to be worthy. You have to be of a certain vibration. You have to be of a certain spiritual ranking. And none of these goofy little energies that match their purses and high heels and put on those lashes are able to, they're not worthy to be able to properly open up their crown chakra and third eye the way you are. They don't embody the same energy. They're not of the same spiritual ranking. But this person keeps on trying to get these little energies to replace you. And it's causing them all kinds of imbalances. Like I said, the devil in reverse, whatever the imbalance they tried to cause for you, they might have even tried to get rid of you. Okay, excuse me. I need to make sure my thing is plugged in here because it's saying my batteries are running low. That means something came unplugged and I don't want to get cut off in the middle of the read. Am I plugged in? All right. Make sure we're plugged in here. All right. This is plugged in. This is plugged in. Okay. And this is plugged in. And this is plugged in. Okay. Okay. All right. Everything should be fine now. All right, battery good? All right. Now, if YouTube freezes me, I have no control. All right, so I feel like based on my other readings I've picked up on, this person knows that someone's going to give you this opportunity all by yourself. Got it. That's it. So there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity to be in your calling that's going to be presented to you by yourself because this person refused to learn their lessons. And instead, they signed a bad contract with someone in a secret society. Instead, they signed a bad contract with someone in a secret society to do bad things to people because they felt like that was the roadmap to prosperity. But in actuality, you hold the keys for the real roadmap to prosperity. And it has to do with going through a realization in being honest with your heart-centered truth about who you are and what your personality really is about. You're not ashamed of who you are. Your confidence comes from within. You did the inner child work to heal yourself, okay? And you're going to get this spiritual opportunity that both of you were supposed to have together. But instead, this person, they might have been overcome by lust. They were not able to defeat Mara. They want because they didn't want to heal their confidence. They didn't want anybody that they felt could present a challenge for them. They didn't want to be challenged, especially not by a woman. Okay, especially not by a very smart, intelligent woman that is also like high priestess energy. That means her intuition might be stronger than his. They don't want this type of woman. And they showed me one more thing. If you can look right here in this is, they just told me to pull it. When this came out just for the pictures. Okay. Again, this devil energy. This is someone that is addicted to a toxic way of thinking that's dysfunctional, where they don't feel confident. And instead of going and healing their childhood wounds to find out why they don't feel confident, why they have to make sure they're with a woman beneath them so that they can heal their confidence and be with someone that can be by their side instead of beneath them, they would rather just go after lower vibrational energies that is not a match for them. And if you can see in the picture right here, Mara, the devil, has his, it looks like a woman that he has in a headlock. And there's a hand over her mouth. Okay. If you can see in that picture, it looks like it. Well, it is. There's a hand over this woman's mouth and she's under Mara's arm. Okay. And Mara is incredibly insecure and wants a woman that only speaks when she's spoken to, and wants a woman that's seen and not heard. That's what I'm hearing. They want a woman around that's only seen and not heard, but they need her spiritual power. So they want a woman that's very, very powerful spiritually, but they don't want to hear you. They don't want you to open up your mouth and talk or give any type of wisdom or insight. They want to be able to be in a toxic, unbalanced relationship with you, whereby they can have sex with you and drain your spiritual power from you to make them strong so that they can pump and push out all of their rhetoric or their misogynist ideas, and which is foolishness. It's the reason that the planet is unbalanced and in the condition it is right now, because somebody does not know how to balance their feminine and masculine energy, and they want to keep something like that. It's a foolish way to think, okay? The only way to bring balance into a world, balance into a marriage, balance into things is to make every decision with the masculine point of view and feminine point of view meeting each other equally at the same time and coming together at the same time to formulate that whatever the answer is or decision is being made. It can't be imbalanced. If you can show me somebody that walks more with their right foot more than their left, or more with their left foot more than their right, that's not one of my brothers that has a longer right leg than short leg, that's not handicapped, that walks normal or that can run like that, please show me. If you can show me a bicycle that rides very fast and smooth, where you pedal more with the right leg instead of the left leg, please somebody show me that. No, in order to ride a bicycle, you have to have the left and right leg, and they have to move with each other in synchronicity so that it will go smooth. If the left foot is going backwards, it's going to stop the bike. Okay. If the right foot is not working with the left foot, the bike is not going to run the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to be a balanced effort. No one is supposed to be behind anyone. It's supposed to be the meeting of divine masculine and divine feminine energy together to make informed decisions. Not just one person usurping all your spiritual energy from your womb through sex and being able to spit out a whole bunch of misogynistic rhetoric. The divine would not have a divine feminine be with a masculine like this and accept any type of opportunity of a lifetime. No, if you're a high priestess and this is for you, whatever this is, it's not for this person, because you're in alignment. You would never allow yourself to be dominated in that kind of way. It is God's will that we balance out the masculine and feminine energy. It's God's will that things get balanced out. You can't only function in logic. You need emotional intelligence, and you also need discipline. And that discipline will allow you to be emotionally responsible in your actions, which means you can't be selfish. A good example of that would be, for instance, I was watching a YouTube, one of those TikTok videos on YouTube, and it was this Muslim man, I think he was Arab, and he was saying, we need to stop women from getting educated. We don't need any more educated women, because women are not wanting to run their households anymore. And the problem is educating women. Obviously, he grew up in his hometown somewhere in Arabia or wherever, and his grandparents raised him or something stupid like that. But he came on, somebody gave this fool a mic and he said that, and people were making all kind of comments. I commented, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know. The last thing we need to do is keep educating, allowing women to get an education, because if the man dies, she'll just be stuck with her kids and family and not be able to function in the world. Or you miss the good old days when, absolute power corrupts the mind. Okay. And they've turned it into a patriarchal society wherein at one point women had few opportunities. So guess what? Now the person that pays the bills has what? Absolute power. So that means if I have absolute power, then I don't have to use my emotional intelligence to exercise discipline. Okay. That means that, hey, if I don't want to have sexual control and I would like to molest one of the kids in the house, I've got the freedom to do that, and you can't say nothing about it. For the most part, absolute power. I don't have to show up emotionally for my children or for my family. I can financially abuse you. I don't have to treat you nice. I don't have to be nice to anybody. I can be a complete butthole, because I pay the bills. So I have the absolute power. There's a stigma that men have less sexual control than women. And let me just clear that up really quick. That's a lie. Both women and men have the same amount of sexual control. It's the patriarchal society that we have been groomed in. And just really quick, if somebody is on our live that's harnessing my energy, I'm going to give you might be new and not know. Anyone on my live trying to harvest my energy while I'm doing this, you're going to get terminally ill. Okay. I put a contract on my YouTube channel where I bind you to my energy by contract, that if you do spell work to harvest my energy while I'm doing a live, in exchange for my energy, I'm giving you a terminal illness, a sickness, a disease of cancer. Okay. So if you don't want that, I suggest that you don't try to harvest my energy. Okay. So what I was saying is, it's not true about men having less sexual control than women. They wanted me to make this point because of the patriarchal society wherein they had absolute power, because it was intentionally set up that we don't have the ability to become financially independent. That absolute power just created a narrative, and it created laziness. Basically, it created laziness. Basically, because I pay the bills, I can cheat on you, and I don't have to practice discipline sexually. So I can be emotionally irresponsible in having you in an emotional upheaval about my cheating. But since I pay the bills, you can deal with it. And now we don't have a balanced household, because even though you're still performing your wifely duties, internally you're suffering and you're not happy, and you're stuck and you don't have any options. So now the whole family's dysfunctional and suffering because I refuse to practice sexual discipline, only because I don't have to, because I have absolute power. Now, in today's society, because women can make their own money and support themselves financially, and they're their own financial plan, it's because of that it's like the shoes on the other foot. Women don't have to practice sexual discipline. There are women out here that will get into marriages and relationships where they're the breadwinner and they have absolute power and feel like, well, I pay all the bills. You can't cheat, but I can. I don't have to practice being sensitive to you emotionally. You're going to take whatever I give you. You understand? Absolute power corrupts. Okay. It's not that these energies cannot discipline or control themselves, like, oh, you got to give them a pass. It's hard for men to control their sexual urges. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because then you could say it's hard for women to control their sexual urges. Women have needs too. Women are attracted to a lot of other attractive men too, but they have discipline because they have more selection. But this is the type of energy that has a mindset. I don't have to work on myself if I have absolute power. If I'm in a relationship where I pay all the bills, I don't want to be with somebody that's going to hold me accountable and force me to practice sexual discipline and force me to be emotionally responsible and be emotionally intelligent. I don't want to be with somebody like that. I want somebody that just needs to be provided for, that's going to shut up and let me have sex with them and harness their energy and show up with their power. Okay? So whoever this person is, it could be a Leo, it could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, whoever this person is, they wanted you to be their partner so that they could get whatever this position is. But they only want you to be their partner and to shut up and have sex with them so that they can harness all your power and just appear powerful. But the divine would not allow that connection to happen, because the divine wants this person to understand that you have to be emotionally responsible, emotionally intelligent, and be disciplined in every area of your life, okay, to be with this person. And this person is not going to give you a pass, because you can't have access to all of that power or be in any type of position of power anymore in this new age that we're in, and have an imbalance between your masculine and feminine energy, and be bringing these old misogynistic ways of absolute power over people, places, and things, and perpetuating these type of stereotypes and ideas of what a woman is and how she should be. You can't bring that into this new age and use our divine high priestess's energy to push forth that rhetoric. You can't do that. They're not going to allow you to do that. Right now, we're in the middle of a course correction whereby we were ruled by logic, and we were under a patriarchal society that caused a huge imbalance in the earth, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. All over the planet is suffering right now from this imbalance. And this course correction has to happen. And it cannot happen if this high priestess gives their power to you to keep on pushing that old narrative of misogynistic way of thinking and being, where a man has absolute power. You know, these old ideas, it's stupid and it's dumb. And it was born out of insecurity and out of greed and out of being selfish. And you can't use your energy to do that. No, you're not. They're not going to allow you to be with this high priestess for the new world that we're trying to create right now. You can't come like that. You can't have access to this high priestess powerful energy and be spitting out misogynistic rhetoric. You can't do it. And that's what the problem is. This person wanted you to be seen and not heard. And they wanted to use your power to try to force their narrative with their big hot ass breath. They wanted to of the old way, while we're trying to bring a new way about, where the divine masculine and feminine energy is more balanced. Okay, so that women and children are not being financially abused, sexually abused, and can't do nothing about it in positions where they can't be themselves. They're walking around with a blocked up solar plexus chakra because they can't even be themselves, because they have to pretend to be whatever a fantasy that you're having, a goofy fantasy that you're having. You want them to wake up looking like that and pretending to be something that they're not, being overly submissive and feminine and keeping their voice quiet and low and this and that. Do you know how many sicknesses right now, a lot of women are suffering from in their soul, and blockages in their solar plexus chakra from doing with the sun. Yes, the sun inside of you, because they've had to block their personality, their real personality. They've had to block their personality. They've had to block what they like, what their true interests are. And it's caused a lot of distortions in their mind, body, and spirit. And that pours into the families and the children, and it creates dysfunction. Why wouldn't you want somebody operating at their highest, in their highest capacity, by being honest and being themselves? Because you want them to fulfill a fantasy for you. You need a fantasy. You literally need someone to pretend and to be something that they're not in order to be a provider. It wasn't so in older societies where you had to fulfill somebody's goofy fantasy in order for you to love and provide for your family financially. It's foolishness. So the sun, something is getting illuminated right now, and about somebody that tried to backstab and betray you. I feel like this person might have even tried to get rid of you altogether. With all these energies they kept trying to replace you with, they might have been doing spell work on you. Okay, but they got bad news about that. Okay, I can't make it up, because the spell work they did on you, and they've been doing every weekend on you. This is this energy that's been doing spell work every weekend on you. They spend the whole weekend doing spell work on you, but it backfired. Okay, and this person is so sad because they don't want it to be you, because you are going to make them face themselves. Okay, and it's meant for you to make this person to shine a light on this person that's too far in their ego. Okay, so Empress, whoever you are, you might be able to expect something in the near future. Something might be coming towards you. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What is this? There's an Ace of Pentacles coming towards you, whoever you are. Okay, these people that have been creating illusions surrounding who you are, trying to hide you and make you quiet because they don't want to let go. This is much bigger than y'all could ever know. Well, y'all do know. This is so much bigger. This is about changing a whole way of life and thinking all over the planet. These people don't want to get rid of the old way of doing things. Do you know how many uncomfortable men there are right now? Do you know how many men are so uncomfortable right now with how the world is changing with these women? It's hard for them to handle, almost to the point where they want to harm women, and women have to almost hide from dating because they're having trouble shifting and adjusting to being fair and to being balanced. Okay, or you won't have a partner. Okay, because yes, you can manifest for yourself. You always could. Since the beginning of time, you could manifest. Who said you can't dig a garden like Big Mama back in the day and grow your own greens, tomatoes, onions, and everything else you need to cook? Since when can't women do that? Since when? Okay? Depending on what region of the world. They try to paint women out as a weaker sex that can't survive at all, period. You know, well, I need a man to... Since when? Do you know how many women have been farming and growing things for many years, growing their food, cooking, doing everything for their families and everything? These people are not going to move forward, creating any more illusions for you at this time, okay? Somebody's going to have to start building their life all over again because they didn't close out a cycle and a lesson that they were supposed to close out. They might also be about to get a divorce with the Four of Wands reverse, because they have to pull their energy back from somebody they were connected to. Okay. Now, someone might be wanting to reverse an ending with somebody, but you can expect, Empress, that these people that are part of the secret society, they're not going to be causing any more illusions for you. So let me see if there are any other cards that they want me to pull on right now. Oh my God, everlasting love. I'm going to clear the whole table for this. That's what I like to see. And no, there's not enough love in the planet because a patriarchal society has completely stopped the flow of love by making women property instead of meeting them like Lilith, instead of Eve. Okay. God gave Adam Lilith, and Lilith had a brain. She was smart. She was intelligent. And she communicated what her needs were. Lilith didn't bend over and kiss Adam's behind. She was honest, transparent, willing to offer her heart and love and everything else to Adam. I love you, but I'm going to also be honest with you. Oh, no, I don't want no woman to be honest with me. I just need you to be in a position where you're codependent to me, so that you need me, so that way I can not have you correct me if I need correction about something, or I don't want you to point anything out to me that I'm doing that's wrong, that I need to work on. So if I have to put you into a situation whereby you're either a slave as a woman, or if I have to put you into a situation whereby you are you can't, I won't let you do anything for yourself. You have to rely on me to provide for you. Okay. You're like property. Okay. That way, I don't have to be corrected. So therefore, I don't have to evolve or work on myself. No, that's not going to work for me, Adam. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to call out the name of God 3 times and I'm going to disappear now. Matter of fact, I'm 4B now. Forget it. I'm done. I'm 4B. And with the, like Santa Claus, with the wrinkle of her nose and a wink of her eye, she disappeared. And then here came Eve, the manipulative one. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. Look at Eve. She don't never talk back. She don't never say nothing to me. She submits. I love Eve. Thank you. This is the woman I wanted. I didn't want Lilith. She talked too much and she want me to work on myself. I want a woman that's in a position where I can't be forced to work on myself. And to do that, I need submission. So I got to take away her right to provide for herself so that I can, so she needs me. If she needs me, then I don't have to work on myself because she needs me to survive. Yeah. Eve is the woman for me. But Eve learned for her survival, the trick was Eve became extra manipulative because, okay, so for me to survive, I have to become an actress for you. And I have to tap dance around your ego for me to survive. Okay. So I'm going to be real sneaky then, because if I'm going to be treated like property, that means I don't get to be with the person I love. So I'm going to learn how to cheat. I'm going to learn how to sneak around you to be with who I really want to be with and love. You got a whole lot of other type of energy with that. When you treat women like slaves and put them in a society where they're bought and sold like a slave, then yeah, you're going to get a lot of sneakiness because you've got them in connections with people they don't love. And they're not genuinely attracted to. So they're going to become sneaky, of course, because what do you want? You don't want reality. You don't want Lilith. You want a fantasy. So she's going to give you a fantasy that you're looking for. You're the only man for me and you're the best in bed and you're the most wonderful thing ever. And then when you leave, because I'm in love with the mailman, I'm going to sleep with the mailman because you created a society where I can't be with the person that I love. And I'm dependent on you for survival. So I'm going to give you the fantasy you want. Yes, you are the best, the best. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. You wanted a fantasy. Part of fantasy is lying. It's something that's not real. Someone's initials might be A or M. Okay, you need to take a spiritual bath. Someone needs to take a spiritual bath ASAP. And someone needs to operate right now with this everlasting love energy. Someone needs to operate out of logic. Okay. So somebody wants you to watch your emotions with whatever the situation is I'm about to pull on. They're telling you, make sure that with whoever this person is I'm about to pull, only let them get as far as your mental body. Don't give them access to your emotional body. Not yet. Okay. Your emotional body should be so sacred. That has to do with anything connected to your feelings. You keep your conversations with whoever this energy is very straight to the point. Okay. Don't let them bring up topics or whatever that will open you up in a friendly way emotionally to them. As we all know, with these demons running the earth right now, you don't give people access to your emotional body until you have properly vetted them. It doesn't mean you can't have small talk with people, but in your mind, just know that you're not going to open up to them emotionally. You can give the appearance of that, but you make sure you internally stay emotionally closed, because your emotional body is connected to your money making chakras. And if somebody wants to try to ruin your life, or if somebody wants to try to energy harvest from you, it's not just through sex, it's through friendships too. If you're open to that person emotionally, they can connect to you spiritually later on doing spell work to siphon your Vladhitana sacral chakra, or Muladhara, the root chakra energy. And these are your money making chakras to affect you emotionally. So be careful if someone's trying to access you emotionally or get you to feel emotional about them. Okay, right now with this person, use more logic. Okay, whoever this person is that's about to send you a message, use your logic. Don't take a risk with them in any way. Use your logic. And I have everlasting love here as well. Okay, someone might be a high priest or a high priestess in the reverse. That's why I'm telling you, protect your energy. How do you protect your energy? By only allowing someone to access you mentally. All that simply means is, hey, me and you work on the same job. You're my boss, which means I have to talk to you because I have to take orders from you. So that means I'm going to hear what you have to say. Good morning. Hey, how you doing? You want a coffee? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have a little small talk to be polite. It don't have to be cut and dry, but because I have to talk to you, I will talk to you. But as far as anything, any topic of conversation that is connected to anything that I have emotional attachments to, that's off limits to you. Okay, because I don't know you, or I don't trust you, or whatever. Okay, so this might be someone you might have to have a conversation with. But I have everlasting love here too. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Tell me, what do you want me to know about this everlasting love energy, and use more logic? Okay. This might be somebody that might be trying to get over some anxiety that they were dealing with or feeling because they wanted to win something at all costs. This person invested in doing something that did not turn out the way they wanted to, and they wanted to win at all costs. It could have to do with a hierophant, okay, that they might have been even working for, okay, or working for somebody on. Tell me about this hierophant energy. The Page of Swords. Somebody might have spoke something out about something. What about this hierophant energy? The Lovers, clarity. Wow. Somebody might have given somebody some type of a clarity that you were supposed to be somebody's match for something. Okay, this might be connected to that last energy I was pulling, and this is someone else involved here. But somebody spoke out and gave clarity to a hierophant energy about who you were. Okay, with this Lover's energy, you might have Gemini in your chart, or about you being the right partner for this position that someone didn't want you to take. Okay. So somebody gave clarity that somebody was trying to replace you, but spiritually they had insight that this position was for you and you only. Okay, you're worthy to remove the sorcerer's sword from the stone. Whoever you are, you have a spiritual ranking, a real one. Okay, and an imposter wanted to replace you with a lower vibing energy that look nice. Okay. And this is why the world and jobs and companies fail, because it's always someone that puts their selfish needs ahead of what's best for the collective. Now, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody might have taken action to separate somebody from a job or to get someone fired, or someone might have gotten fired that someone's not going to move forward with. And someone is working on something right now. What is this? The Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Someone that had already accepted, that's being childish, that has to have a new start with a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about the Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Someone that has a blocked throat chakra, someone that doesn't communicate very well or maturely like an adult. This might be a grown person that, like, they communicate, they have the communication skills of a child, immature child that's stuck in a cycle that wants to avoid a tower. This could be a water sign masculine. Okay. But this person had got separated from an organization, whether they could have quit or separated themselves or got fired, or they could have left themselves. Whatever the case may be, something ended because it was a failed project. Whatever they were doing, it completely failed. It did not work. And they separated from an organization or a job. Okay. And this person gave clarity to this Hierophant about who you were, that you were the right match for something. Can you tell me about this Hierophant? Tell me about this Hierophant energy. Tell me about the Hierophant. Okay. So whoever this Hierophant energy is, they did not move forward with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that does a good job of matching their pocketbook, their heels, their hair is always in place. Makeup is perfect. But they might be overly consumed with materialistic things. This is someone that's not too spiritual. This is someone that's strongly rooted in materialistic, superficial topics and things, more shallow type energy. Okay. They're not going to move forward with whoever this energy is. Okay. Because they're distorted energy. They're distorted feminine. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And their wish fulfillment is what? Okay, so this could actually be a Taurus. Okay, the Hierophant might represent someone that has Taurus heavily aspected in their chart that wanted to win at all costs. But a water sign that got separated from an organization gave clarity to somebody that you were actually the right match for something that you were supposed to be placed in. I have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody someone can't find their direction. Someone that's being very childish might not be able to plan something or find a direction, or they could be planning something, planning a trip. Okay. The Sun. Okay. So somebody might be coming towards you that might want to illuminate something to you. Okay. There might be a Taurus crying in the background because of what they invested in trying to do to you. This person is working on, I feel like someone is, there might be a water sign working on connecting you with somebody. Okay. They might have changed their mind about something. Okay. So this person changed their mind about something and they're working on getting you connected to somebody. So something to be illuminated to you. Clarify the Sun card. What is this they want to have illuminated to you? There might be a High Priestess in the reverse that might be about to pass away, or it just might be an ending for this High Priestess in the reverse. It could be an actual death. It could either be an actual death of this High Priestess in the reverse, or it could just be an ending to their reign of terror. Okay. And you might be about to take their position in whatever they were doing. Okay. You're the Empress. And this Dark High Priestess did not want to give up their seat or position and whatever this is for you, because they wanted to get away with something. They wanted to replace you. So I don't know if this is like an old organization or something. Whatever this is, she did not want you there. It must be a woman. While I'm looking in the Hierophant's face, they're showing me that this is a woman. This might be a seat or position that belonged to you in a very old organization that you're supposed to sit in. I don't know if it's like some Freemasons or whatever this is. It's a seat that in a position you're supposed to hold by birthright. Okay. And it has something to do with some spiritual gifts that you have. But instead, she wanted to get away with putting somebody else in that position because she wanted someone in that position that she could control. Maybe on some energy like she wanted access to power and money and a lot of other things, and to be able to do whatever she wanted. Okay. I'm getting an energy like that. She wanted to be able to do whatever she wanted and have access. So she wanted to put her own person in this seat or position instead, so that she could have someone she could control like a puppet, because you're too strong of an energy. Whoever this woman is, much older woman, she knows that you're very powerful and you can't be overpowered. See, that's sick. When you have a whole bunch of weak energies like that Leo that's very weak, that can't deal with sharing power, okay, with a feminine, okay, they, because of their own insecurities. And then you have another feminine here that's a part of some kind of organization that has to give up her seat because it belongs to you. It's something like that. But she does not want you to take the seat because you are too powerful. You have your own mind and your own thoughts, and no one can influence you. And she wants a puppet in that position. So if you had spiritual gifts, she worked hard with a lot of connections that she has to have your spiritual gifts possibly transferred to somebody else that she wanted to use like a puppet to take your position. And whoever this masculine water sign is, they helped her do it. They were trying to help her to do it and to pass an imposter off as you. But they failed to get away with doing this. So now this water sign is going to illuminate the truth to you about how they tried to replace you with somebody, and they might even bring you the news that somebody died. So I don't know who these people report to. Maybe it's some even higher up people they report to, and maybe what they did was some kind of violation to try to literally replace you for a spot and position that you're supposed to be in. Maybe whatever they did, it was wrong. Whatever they did, it was wrong. All right. So a Knight of Pentacles from the past. Okay. This is someone that's constantly preparing things. This is someone that's constantly getting things in order. This is the Star in the reverse energy. That Knight of Pentacles keeps coming out as a Leo, the Star reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So what about that person? Oh, now they want to give clarity too, because the water sign wants to give clarity. They want to give clarity about what happened in the past. So because they're disappointed that you didn't die from the spell work they just did. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles is that Star reversed Leo energy. They want you to know that they're really disappointed that the spell work that they did to drain your energy and to kill you over the weekend, it didn't work. And they want to apologize, and they just want to know, can we just forget about all that? Because I don't want to get in trouble for my misdeeds, because I broke some laws with these people in this organization. And I was wondering if you could look past that, and what do I have to do to get on the right side of things? Because I really still want this opportunity. And unfortunately, I couldn't kill you. I did the best I could. Even right up until possibly even yesterday, I tried. I really, really tried. But now, you know, that I see I can't kill you no matter, even when I already knew I couldn't kill you and I tried a few more times, I couldn't kill you. So I tried my best too. So can we sit down and maybe have a conversation? So this Knight of Pentacles might want to come toward you only because the water sign's coming toward you. Wow, somebody is a real D-rider. Because they can't create any illusions to make any problems or any more problems in your life. And what is it? Who is this everlasting love? Holy Spirit, who is this everlasting love energy? The Knight of Pentacles. Child, please. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. I'm vomiting. Vomit came up my throat, y'all. I mean, like the audacity of somebody to do death spells to try to kill you and unalive you, and be only because they couldn't take you out so that they could fulfill their own selfish fantasies of being with someone that has a certain look, like maybe Instagram model type. If I could just kill you, maybe I could. And if I could put your gifts into this person, this 25-year-old's mind, if I could make them you, this is an idiot. Whoever this is, it's a complete idiot. It's a complete idiot, literally. Don't you think it's some feminines out here? Oh man, all of your years of accomplishing so much and making so much money and running this business, if I could just take your ingenuity and your money and everything and put it into my 25-year-old boyfriend's bank account and in his mind, if I could just do that, oh my God, he would be perfect for me. If I could just, I know you built wealth and you worked hard for many years to establish yourself so you could build all this wealth to take care of me. But if I could just take everything you have and like give it to this 25-year-old young buck with strong knees and a strong back that won't get tired, that can go about 5 or 6, 7 times, if I could just take everything you worked for and put it inside him, it would be perfect for me. It would be perfect for me. He don't even got no extra weight on his stomach or nothing. Oh man, and then he still got vitality and he could sustain an erection for a long, even after we're done, it's still hard. That 25-year-old, if I could just do that and take everything that you worked for and put it into this 25-year-old man with a strong back looking like Stella got a groove, if I could do it, if I could just get rid of you to do it. It's just selfishness. It's pure selfishness, literally. It's pure selfishness, trying to put together something perfect, a fantasy for yourself. Some of these people don't realize, shoot, it ain't like women don't be out here having fantasies too. Why can't that little, me, I think that's borderline pedophilia. I would never look at a 25-year-old, even if they're legal like that, because I have a child that age and ill. But that's just me. But you got a lot of other people out here, that don't care about the age and they just like a strong back and strong knees. It is what it is. Let's go. And stamina. Hey. I'm telling you, men be thinking that mess is one-sided. A lot of men be sitting out here thinking that thing is one-sided. Yeah, I want a younger woman because I don't want a woman with a brain after age 29. What you think? You damn near over 50 years old, and you complaining about something. Your knees don't even work the way they used to. Your back ain't even as strong as it used to be. You can't even do or don't have the stamina or the energy or the kundalini vitality inside of you to perform like a nice young 25-year-old. You don't even have that inside of you, and you got a nerve to open up your mouth. Child, please. Talking about what you want. So this person just wants to try to get away with possibly avoiding a tower, okay? Because they got some bad news about a death. Did somebody die? Did that Taurus die? It keeps coming out in my readings. Somebody might have died, or something might have ended for somebody. They could have lost their foundation or their stability. So they're telling you, make sure if this person tries to communicate with you here it is again, the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Something ended for somebody that might have been financially codependent. And somebody lost something. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Shoot, these older men. What you gonna do with a 25-year-old? Your knees and back don't even work the same. What you mean? I'm gonna get her to bounce up and down on top of me. She young, she's strong, she could do that. Okay. And what make you think some people can't get somebody younger to do the same, but the other way around? Yeah, I'm gonna pay her to do her job. Yeah, okay. And after she do her job and get paid, she gonna go do her job somewhere else too. Sure, she got them lined up. Oh my God, somebody got really bad karma. What happened, Holy Spirit? Who's this 9 of Pentacles reverse energy with the bad karma? Who did this happen to? Who's the 9 of Pentacles reverse? Who's the 9 of Pentacles reverse? Tell me. Ooh, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Ooh, child. This Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini? What happened? When they got clarity about something, somebody said, get out. About the risk, about a risk that they took to do something. Oh my God. Wow. An Emperor in the reverse? Oh, wow. And this is fair. The Justice card. Something is balanced. They might have even gotten clarity from an Aries or an Emperor in the reverse. Oh my God. Wow. Or a Queen of Swords might have given clarity to someone that has heavy Aries in their chart, a heavy Aries placement, or if not a heavy Aries placement, this could be just an older, very karmic and distorted type energy that was doing something to you. They got bad karma. Somebody might have kicked this person out. And now they want to apologize to everybody for whatever they was doing. Okay. A new job. Yeah, somebody might have gotten kicked out and fired or kicked out of something. They lost their foundation. Wow, because they were a sociopath, a person with a personality disorder, a narcissist. Oh my goodness, they brought agony into everybody's life, doing a whole bunch of mental manipulation. As you can see here, all this mental manipulation, a sociopath, someone that does not feel. They don't have any empathy for others at all whatsoever, but they know how to wear a mask very well. A covert narcissist. I know how to pretend to be nice to people. Ew. That was secretly working against you, giving you the evil eye and doing all this foolishness, trying to harvest your energy and just about the devil's business. They're telling you, be patient. What else? They are a fraud. Yeah, of course. This is one of the frauds that this person tried to replace you with. Celebration, party, get together. Something might have happened at a celebration, a party, or a get together. Oh, okay. Let me tap into this real quick. Tap, tap, tapping. Tap, tap, tapping. To tap, tap, tapping. Y'all don't know what movie that's from. The Breakup. Tap, tap, tapping. Tap, tap, tapping. Tap, tap, tapping. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What happened at a party or get together or celebration? This fraud. What happened? I gotta know. Okay, there was a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. Okay. And what happened? They changed their mind. Initially, whatever decision they made initially, they changed their mind about their complete wish fulfillment. So whoever this is, okay, at the Three of Cups, because something happened at a party or a celebration, the Three of Cups, what happened? Oh, wow. A Queen of Swords reverse missed an opportunity. Okay. She missed an opportunity for something. She was supposed to show up for something, but she wasn't there because she was in secret. She was somewhere in secret doing something. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Somebody was supposed to like show up at a party or a celebration. Someone wants to avoid a tower because the cycle is closing over. Somebody wants to keep something quiet about what happened. This Queen of Swords in the reverse. It could have been a situation where there was a party, a get together, where maybe they got caught hiding somewhere doing something, or if they didn't show up at all, it was because they were somewhere else celebrating and doing something, and they missed their opportunity. And someone wants to keep it a secret. Whatever they did, somebody wants to keep it a secret. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else? Okay. So right now, somebody, they didn't get what they were expecting with this person from the past. that was making a lot of doing these quick strategic moves to cause you a tower. And right now, whatever they were working on, it has failed. It is over. It's a completed assignment. It's done. And the Queen of Wands, somebody might be working on their confidence. Okay. Someone might be being very childish actually right now, with a Virgo, a fire sign, and a Virgo. I got this before. I got two younger people before. It was like a Virgo and a fire sign. Okay, that are false people. Okay, what's this Hermit doing? What's this Hermit energy doing? What's this Hermit doing? Oh, this Hermit. Oh, child. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. This Hermit energy might be losing their home or something that supports their foundation. They might be suffering some type of a loss. And what about this Queen of Wands energy? These are some childish people. Wow. The Queen of Wands, the fire sign, got cut off. Somebody got out of a mental imprisonment about them and cut them off. So there's a Virgo and a fire sign that are both very childish, and they both got cut off, and they're both getting bad karma right now. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. These little High Priestess in the reverse energies. I told you these low frequency, low vibrational energies that somebody kept trying to connect with, all of them. Everybody's getting knocked out. The young fire sign, the earth sign, the Virgo, everybody. They're all getting bad karma right now because they're false people. Child, somebody cleaning the house. They reversed the judgment. Somebody got their feelings hurt and they reversed the judgment. They found out they're all a fraud. All of them are frauds. Child. That's what happens when you put people that are weak-spirited into positions of making decisions about who you're going to allow in an organization or a job, and you don't hire the people that are qualified, or you don't bring the people that are qualified in, because a person is putting their own selfish needs and desires above the interest of what the collective purpose of the organization is. And that's how companies go bankrupt and end up corrupt, because of selfish people and because of family. When you hire family to work for you, because then they feel like they can't get fired. All right, Holy Spirit, is there anything else before I get ready to close this reading out? Okay, this might be something about this coven, cult, or church. Somebody might be messing with your car. Or this could have even happened in the past. Flood. Somebody that has PDO tendencies. Somebody that has PDO tendencies that might be part of a coven, cult, or church. That might be connected to some government officials. That might have been messing with your car. They might suffer some kind of a loss due to a flood. And they want me to say who. If they have not already, they will in the near future. You got heat exhaustion from being outside, didn't you? All set. You okay? Are you drinking water? All right. Make sure you drink water. Just had to make sure she was alive over there because it's hot outside. This might be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio that might have lost something in a flood, or they will, for messing with your car because they're a part of a coven, a cult, or a church. I have a white woman here. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Y'all wanted me to identify somebody? This might be a white woman in a USA Southwest state. Okay. She might be in a military, or someone might be connected to the military. Okay, that's it. Someone may also be a tarot card reader. All right. Tell me what you want me to let this person know about. They could be a white woman, or you could be a white woman. There was a flood. They were messing with your car. Somebody's from a Southwest state. Somebody's connected to a child molester, or someone that has PDO tendencies. Someone might be in the military or connected to the military. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What do you want this person to know right now? My hands belong to you. They're stuck in a cycle right now. They're going through something right now. The sun is not shining on their side of town right now. Okay? It might have something to do with a flood. Okay? They're going to release the burden of oppressing you, whoever you are. Whoever this person is that was oppressing you, they're going to release this burden. They can't bother you anymore. This Queen of Cups in the reverse. Someone that does not regulate their emotions. Someone that might use their emotional intelligence to manipulate people in a negative way. Okay? Whoever this person is that was oppressing you in any way, that put you in a situation where you might have had to try to balance out your living situation, or balance out your income, or balance your job, or whatever is connected to your foundation, where someone might have tried to throw something out of balance. Maybe you had to get another job or an extra job. Maybe you had to move. Whatever you had to do to balance out your situation, this person's not going to cause any more problems for you. And you can take this as confirmation that things in your life are getting ready to balance back out for you, because whoever this energy is, it's a flood, and that's karma. Okay? And they were messing with your car. These people might have been exposed or even caught. Okay? These people have been exposed already. They've been seen. Okay? The Queen of Swords. This can be an authority figure. Something's not going in their favor. These people might have been caught or something. Okay? They might have been caught by an authority figure or something like that, or on a ring camera or something like that. But either way, whatever they did, they're going straight to jail. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe, I don't know why I heard ring camera or something like that. But whatever they were doing to you, they were exposed. They were seen by somebody. Okay? And the 8 of Wands, they're going straight to jail. So these people are going, whoever these people are that's part of this cult, they're going straight to jail. Good for you. That's good news. Okay? 10 of Pentacles. You have a blessing coming in too. They say you have a big blessing coming in. Wow. I don't know if it's in the form of a lawsuit, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Because of something that was done to you, you're going to get a blessing. You're going to get a 10 of Pentacles. Okay? I don't know if it's going to be through a lawsuit or something, but something's coming to you. Because this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this very shallow type energy. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just someone that obsesses about money and a lot of superficial materialistic things. Whoever this energy is, whether it's a man or a woman, somebody got clarity about them, or they gave clarity. There might be an energy around you that might have given clarity about something that they saw. And that might be why these people are going to go to jail. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Is that who gave clarity about what they saw? Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, They might have seen what happened and gave clarity to the police or somebody. Got it. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is just somebody on their pathway and journey like the rest of the humans. That's an energy. That's their vibe for right now until later in life when they get more lessons and grow more. But this is the type of energy. Somebody might have seen something, and these people are going to jail, and they're under judgment for what they did to your car. Okay? Wow. And there's, like I said, a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that gave clarity possibly to the police or an investigator about it. Good. Good for you. Okay? And they're exposing also how something was unfair and unbalanced that was done as well. Okay? Wow. Somebody could have paid somebody some money or something. Somebody might have exposed how somebody might have paid them some money to do something, but it might have caused this person a whole lot of anxiety, to cause you a whole lot of anxiety if you're a Queen of Pentacles energy in the upright. Somebody might have said that somebody paid you like a little bit of money, paid them a little bit of money to do something to you, to win at all costs. But apparently they didn't pay them enough. Somebody might have even confessed that they were paid money to take action very quickly to do something to you. Whoever you are, you've got the 10 of Pentacles coming toward you. Somebody confessed about this King of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone confessed about the King of Pentacles in the reverse, making them an offer, but the offer wasn't big enough. Whatever they paid them to do something to you, it wasn't a lot of money, and they didn't get the full amount of whatever they were offering this person. And instead, this person might have gotten some kind of backfire, karma. They couldn't sleep. They might have started suffering from headaches or insomnia or something like that. So they went and exposed and told on that person. And now, because of their testimony, somebody's going to jail very quickly. What else, Holy Spirit? Ooh, child. The Hermit reverse that was in their ego. So this might be a Virgo or just somebody in your community that might be a loner, someone that might be alone and depressed. Could be an Aquarius, or it could be an Aquarius energy or a Virgo energy. And an Empress complete wish fulfillment now. Is to separate from some people that they socialize with. Empress complete wish fulfillment right now is to separate from some people that they socialize with because they got bad news. Oh, wow. It's like, when you open a can of worms, or if you have like a knitted blanket or sweater and it snags and you start to unravel it. And once you start to unravel it, the whole thing starts to come unraveled, everything. So it's like somebody was seen doing something, and somebody paid somebody else to do something, but they didn't pay them a lot of money and it didn't work. So somebody that saw somebody doing something to your car, they reported it to an investigator or the police. For somebody, it could be like a Ring camera or something, but somebody's going straight to jail because of it, because they gave their testimony. And I'm also picking up on another energy that also was offered money, but it wasn't a lot of money, and they were dissatisfied with the offer that they received. So they gave testimony that King of Pentacles made them an offer to do something to you as well. So all these people are under judgment right now, and the rug is coming from over everybody's head right now. And this is a fated event to happen. One thing, one little thing, one hole leads to a lot. And with all these people have been doing, I'm not surprised things didn't come out sooner, because before you know it, you're going to have people all up and down the streets, lining streets everywhere, waving white flags, talking about, I surrender. They paid me too. They paid me too. And I didn't get all the money they promised me. Well, they paid me to watch our house. They paid me to do this. Watch. It's only going to be a matter of time before you have a whole bunch of people literally coming out and confessing and telling on these people because the funds is dried up. The contracts that people had, these covens had to harass you guys in your communities is over. So money is drying up, but inflation is not drying up. So a whole bunch of people, somebody might have told a lie, tried to lie and say that they did not invest, or in the past, someone might have lied and said that they did not invest in doing any of the things that they were accused of that didn't turn out the way that they were expecting, or lying was a bad investment. Lying about something in the past was a bad investment because right now everything's coming to the forefront. Yep, everything's being exposed right now. With the Six of Wands right here, I feel like everything is coming to the forefront and being exposed right now. So if this was investigated a long time ago and they lied and said, nope, wasn't me. Nope, wasn't me. No, nobody ever made nobody in this community an offer. Right now, people are confessing. So the person that's been making people all these offers is getting caught up right now because they lied about what they were. It was a bad investment to lie about it in the past because now it's coming out right now. And an Empress in the reverse is getting everybody exposed in some kind of a way. Yep. Even for the magic, even the spell work. Something's getting exposed about some spell work that was being done. Yep. About taking action to do spell work on a star on a regular basis. Yeah, this is what, and they didn't get what they were expecting. Somebody worked really hard for a long period of time to do spell work on a star energy. Okay. They kept taking action and they worked on it, but they never could produce the results that they wanted. So they tried to walk away from it. But somebody might have kept harassing these people about reversing and ending. I can't make it up. Yeah. Somebody kept harassing these people about reversing and ending to keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying. Somebody got tired and somebody told. Somebody finally got tired and somebody told. I have the Strength card with the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this might have even been a Leo that kept on pressing people in somebody's community. I'm off of Southwest now. This might be a Leo that might have been offering big money to people in someone's community to keep on working hard to do the magic over and over again, over and over again. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles reverse. So now somebody told on these people. They're in trouble. It's over. The jig is up. Yep. Because they wanted to end a conflict about who they wanted to match to for whatever this position is or this seat that you're supposed to hold. And they wanted to end the conflict as quickly as possible. All right. The King of Swords and Justice. Okay. What's the Lovers and the King of Swords? Someone might be getting bad karma. Yep. All right. Somebody's complete wish fulfillment. Go ahead. Okay. Was a bad investment to drain your energy. So the King of Swords might be an authority figure of some kind, but somebody's in trouble now. What's the Eight of Pentacles? You're about, something's going to balance out for you right now. It's over. Okay. The Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. So it's back to this energy right here that wanted to replace you for a position. This same Strength card energy that wanted to replace you for a more, someone that they felt like they could have more control over their confidence. Someone that's ruled by sex. Someone that does not have control over their sexual energy. Someone they could dominate sexually and control and just pull from them so that they could possibly spit whatever type of rhetoric they like to spit out, but standing in somebody else's energy they wanted this person to replace you, and they wanted to do it very quickly. And they kept paying someone in your community to keep doing spell work on you over and over again to end the conflict for them. But it did not work, and it's completely over. It did not work. You're about to get justice. They wanted to cause you an injustice, but it could not happen. This person did all this to avoid having to do the work. They're really sad about you, High Priestess. They're really sad about the fact that they don't have the desire, the will, and the strength to do the inner work to elevate to a level of consciousness and awareness where they're even worthy to stand by your side. Okay, whoever this person is, it's a lot of inner work that they have to do. And for them, that's hard. They want the easy way out. They want someone that they can control, not someone that's going to mirror back to them what work needs to be done. They would rather have control over somebody that's not going to open up their mouth and to speak about what they're not happy about or what they're happy about, which would indicate they would need to do some work on themselves. They just wanted to control somebody with money and sex. That way they don't have to do the inner work, because the inner work is not comfortable. It's hard. It can be mentally aggravating. It's accepting accountability. It doesn't feel good. It's accepting blame. It's connecting to your heart-centered truth. And that's a lot of emotional work. It's not easy, y'all. Anybody that's been through a dark night of the soul, it's not easy. And this person's like, I'm older. I don't got but so many years left on my life, and I intend to enjoy them. I'm not about to spend it going through no dark night of the soul, working on myself and trying to get in contact with my inner child. And I'm not about to do that. I'm about to keep enjoying myself because I don't got that much time left. All right. So they made their decision. Give me 3 cards to end this reading. Yep. Somebody can't create any more illusions for you. This conflict is over. There might be a Cancer energy around that wants to reverse an ending with you to possibly avoid a Tower. Okay. I have a Virgo and a King of Wands, that fire and Virgo sign. That's who they might be connected to as well. Give me 3 cards to end this reading. Somebody's not going to move forward. They were going to try to quickly see if they could drain your energy very quickly. Somebody was going to try to see if they could quickly drain your energy, but they're not going to move forward with it. They don't feel like they'll be successful draining your energy, whoever you are. Clarify that, Chariot, Holy Spirit. Someone that invested in doing something stupid in the past. Clarify that, Chariot. A Star in the reverse. So that might be a Cancer energy that was thinking they might be able to drain your energy really fast. Okay. That might have lost something connected to their stability. This is someone in the past you might have pulled your energy back from. And this person, they've had a financial loss connected to whatever their foundational stability is. And they think that they can drain your energy really quick, but they're in a mental imprisonment, okay? Because right now, everything is balancing out for you, karma. It's like anyone that does anything to you right now, it's like they get an instant backfire. It's instant karma right now. Right now, because of how you're vibrating, anyone that tries to take from you or do anything to you, it's like it gets balanced out right away. It's not even karma down the line. Anyone doing anything to you right now, it's an instant backfire. They send spell work to you, it instantly backfires and plants in their energy field, and it remains stuck in their energy field. Any vibration, anything they do, it's an instant backfire. Because, like I said, whoever you are, you're spiritually ranked. You are spiritually ranked, and you have spiritual protection. So anyone that does anything stupid right now, it's an instant backfire. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there for tonight. I got the lighting right. I was able to get the lighting right. I know the camera ain't perfect, but today I got the lighting right, and I'm just so proud of myself. It's a lot to get the lighting just right. One day I'll fix all of this, make it better. Either way, I'm Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. And tomorrow I will be doing our prayer, our Wednesday prayer for breakthroughs and to neutralize all of anything any of you are still going through with gang stalking, with spell work, witchcraft attacks, uh, Neuralink, illegally injected Neuralink technology placed inside your body, anything placed inside your body. Y'all know what it is, everything. The gang stalking, witchcraft attacks, all of this foolishness, all of it, spell work. We're going to pray. We're going to consume it in our Kundalini violet flame of fire and burn it up. All right. I'm Kwanya, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Have a great night.